Hello everyone, welcome back to Cosmic Cassie. This is going to be the new moon reading for the new moon happening, at least here in Phoenix. It's happening on the 21st. So I wanted to do a quick reading for all the signs and just go through one by one. What's the best way for you guys to use this energy during the new moon period? I always want to start off letting everyone know, if majority of what I'm saying is not resonating in that message, please try not to take just the bits and pieces that do. I always ask my angels and spirits and guides, those that help me with my channeled messages, to give me full, accurate messages for those that need them. So it should resonate more than not if you take it with you, okay? I do channel my messages, so I am a psychic intuitive channeler. You can separate all three, or you can keep them together, whatever sounds best, whatever makes sense for you, okay? So I can channel messages. I try to let you guys know if I'm channeling the messages, but usually once I start channeling, if I get distracted from it, the message goes away, okay? So then I usually just, if I'm not pulling cards, you'll know I'm channeling. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We are going to start off with Aries, and then we're going to do all the fire signs. I'll have the actual timestamps listed out for you guys to save you some time. So we're going to start off with Aries because it is the new moon in Aries, and so we get to begin with number 1 here, which ironically would have happened already. What does Aries need to know about this new moon? What does Aries need to know about this new moon? Okay. We have the 9 of Swords and Temperance here. I feel like Aries, there's something with this new moon energy, and what it's going to do is it's going to show me not just like the best way for you to use the new moon, but it's what this is giving me is this is energy that's actually occurring right around the new moon. So that could be 3 days prior, 3 days after. Is kind of how long those energies extend out for, at least that I've noticed. And so I feel like there's something that you are wanting to do, but it's like you want to do it, but you're also feeling almost forced to wait. It's almost like something is energetically blocking you from moving forward, but you have all intentions set on doing something here. And it's really stressing you out because it's like, that you want to do it, but it's like, you can't find the energy to do it. You can't find the mental capacity to do it. You can't find the time to do it. There's something here, and I do feel like it's some kind of communication that you're wanting to have with someone. It's really stressing you out. It's making you really anxious, but it's not the communication itself that's making you anxious. It's the fact that you can't seem to push through whatever this block is in order to do the communication. So you're like, it's like building up more and more and more and more, the anticipation of the communication. It's just building, like a lot of building up that energy, and that's what's stressing you out, because you're just like, at this point I would just rather say something and get it done with, but it's like there's something blocking you from just quickly moving forward here. Okay, please show me that. What's the block? What's the block here? 9 of Cups, Mother of Cups. It's an emotional block. It's getting vulnerable. It's being transparent about your feelings, your emotions. It's the block that you're creating for yourself. I think you really want to express yourself to someone here around the new moon. But it's like, for whatever reason, you're unconsciously blocking yourself from moving forward because there's some kind of uncomfortability with you expressing how you feel, with you telling this person, like, you're my dream come true, you're everything I ever wanted. There's an air of uncomfortability with really getting raw and expressing your emotion here. Why is this uncomfortable for Aries? We'll let it fall out. 4 of Pentacles, the Star, the Lovers. Clarify 4 of Pentacles. What is that 4 of Pentacles here? 4 of Pentacles. What is the 4 of Pentacles? It's odd because the 4 of Pentacles is usually about holding on. It's about stability. And that's why I want to clarify it, because the energy I'm getting and like what the message I'm getting is like losing it all. That's the fear, is losing it all. What if I emotionally express myself? What if I put it all on the line? What if I'm transparent, I'm open, I'm vulnerable about how I feel, and I lose it all? And what the all is the Star and the Lovers. It's someone that you really want to be with. Mother of Wands, it's someone that you really, really want to be with. You really love this person. You know this to your core, to your depth. You know that this is your person. You know this is who you want to be with. It's a choice that you've made already, mentally, emotionally. But it just feels like there's a fear here of like, if I put it all on the line, that means I can lose it all. If I never put it on the line, then I can never truly lose it, because it was never truly lost, is the thought process I'm getting here. The Mother of Wands came out, so it's like really trying to find the confidence to move forward. Or I actually feel like this is your person's energy. The Mother of Wands is your person's energy here. Tell me more about the Mother of Wands. Tell me more about the Mother of Wands. The Fool. They're taking a new risk, a leap of faith. They're moving. They're going on a new adventure. They're doing something really big, really different, and they're not saying anything about it. They're being very strategic. They're being very quiet about it. But they're like changing lives over here, like changing their lives. They're investing in something that is going to definitely make them very successful. It's going to be something that they truly can build and invest within. But while they do this, they're actively choosing to forget about you. They're actively choosing to not allow like this situation to distract them. They're choosing to focus on what they're trying to build here, on this new beginning they're trying to create. They're very focused is what I get from this person. But I think the focus comes easily. Like blocking you out and not thinking about you comes easily to this person, because whatever they're pursuing, whatever this new beginning is, they're very passionate. They're very inspired by it. It's something that really like motivates them. It's something they really enjoy. So what does Aries need to know about the new moon? What's the best way for Aries to use the new moon energy in this situation? Ask for strength, ask for courage, and the way that you do that is you release the fear, you release the doubt, you release the stress, you release the anxiety, you release the questioning. You choose to stand in a energy of trust, of faith, of knowing that everything will work out the way it needs to work out. You choose to trust and be guided where you need to be guided. You listen for those signals. You follow your intuition, your gut feeling, your heart, however you want to call that. It's asking you to use this new moon energy to truly cleanse and release the negative emotions that are really keeping you and holding you back. And a lot of those negative emotions are around fear. It's around fear of losing this person. I would rather not say anything and lose them through non-communication than lose them through expressing everything I have and them rejecting and denying it. That's kind of the mentality here. That's kind of the thought process that I'm picking up here. And what you can do with this new moon energy is release the need to be accepted by this person. Release the feeling of being rejected. Just because someone does not choose you, just because someone does not move forward with you, does not mean you're rejected. It means that person is disagreeing with you, maybe that they have a difference of opinion, that they have different priorities right now. It could mean anything, but when you internalize it and you choose to feel that they're rejecting you if they do not agree with you, that is the ego. That is the ego's need to be right. And the way that the ego is validated that it's right is when people agree. When people don't agree, the ego chooses to internalize that as rejection rather than disagreement, because it's easier to be upset and angry and at someone for rejecting you than it is for disagreeing. Because if they reject you, then you can come up with all the reasons in your mind what's wrong with them as to why they would reject you. But if they simply disagree with you, if they simply just don't go along with you, it's harder to create excuses that make us feel better about ourselves when it's just someone that's disagreeing versus someone who's rejecting us, okay? And that's what I feel like is happening with your ego here. And so it's like, it's asking you, use this cleansing energy, this new moon energy, truly walk in faith here. And it's like you guys can definitely be a divine peer because the Father of Wands came out. Once you release this fear, this lower energy, this need for the ego to be controlling and to be in charge here, the need to protect the ego, right? Once you release that and work with this new moon energy to release that, you can absolutely move forward in a King of Wands kind of energy, which matches that Queen of Wands energy, where it's like, I'm very ambitious, I'm motivated, I'm not afraid to speak what it is. The King of Wands is actually extremely passionate. They feel and they express deeply, and they have no fear with doing it. I'm good with being vulnerable, and I am vulnerable by telling you how much I want you, how much I enjoy you, how attractive you are. It's like, I can express the want, and it's okay if I get rejected because it's not rejection. It's just disagreeing, you know. And the King of Wands is very passionate, very charismatic and charming in their approach, but they can feel just as deeply as the King of Cups can. They just express that energy in a much more direct and forward way than the King of Cups might express it, okay? Aries, that is the message I have for you for how to work best with these new moon energies that are happening, again, on the 21st. And so it's like, it's in a couple days now, or tomorrow. It's tomorrow night is the new moon energy. So let's go ahead and move into the next side. We're right at 11:30 for Leo. Leo, let's go ahead and find out what is the best way for Leo to use the new moon energy that's coming in on the 21st, at least here again in Phoenix. What's the best way for Leo to use the new moon energy coming in on the 21st here? Oh, come on now. Don't do that. Oh, that's hot. What's the best way for Leo to use that new moon energy coming in on the 21st here? Leo, there's some kind of communication that you're not, nope, sorry. There's information that you're not seeing. There's information that you're hiding. It's not that you're not seeing it, you're hiding it, and it's about your feelings towards someone, about someone here, but you're choosing to not communicate this energy, or this thought, this feeling, whatever it is for you. You're being very silent. I feel like you might not even be talking to this person to some degree. It's like you might talk to them every now and again, but there's not a consistent line of communication. You definitely want there to be a consistent line of communication here, but you're not consistently speaking with them because you're wanting to hide how you feel about this person. You don't want them to know that you like them. You don't want them to know how you feel about them. Reason being is because you're not sure that they're going to reciprocate. You're not sure if you tell them that they're actually going to feel the same way. You're trying to gauge and figure out, like, do they feel the same way? Are they feeling the same way? And that's why I initially picked up on an energy of like you not seeing information, but I think it's you're withholding how you feel about this person, but you're also trying to figure out, and like in a very strategic kind of way, without revealing your own emotions, if this person likes you as well, if this person would reciprocate, if this person wants to collaborate, wants to, like work on something with you here, but you're keeping it on the DL, like you're really not sharing it. I feel like you want to move forward with this person. You know that and so it could be someone that actually you've already been with, someone that you've had some sort of relationship with at some point and things fell apart, but you're like, no, like I know that I want to move forward with you. Like I want to resolve whatever is going on between us. I don't want to, I feel like Leo, you don't want to like necessarily admit that you're wrong about something here. There could have been like an argument, a fight, or a disagreement on some level, and you're not wanting to really like say like, oh, it was me that was in the wrong, I'm sorry, in order to make amends. It's like you in a way want to stand your ground, but you miss and love this person, and you want to be back in their energy. You want to talk to them like you used to talk to them again. But the thing is, like that you want to resolve the issue with this person, but maybe ego is the theme here, because it feels like the ego is getting in the way, where it's like I have a little bit too much pride to be the person, to be the bigger person in this situation. Maybe you were the bigger person in the past at some point, and so now you're kind of like, you know what, no, like I'm not doing it this time. I'm not doing it this time. I'm not going to be the one to make up. I'm not going to be the one to say sorry. I'm not doing it this time. It's on them. Is that kind of energy that I'm picking up from you, Leo? What was the conflict here? What happened? What happened? I feel like it was, the argument started over an unequal exchange of energy. Someone felt abandoned. Someone felt left out. They weren't getting attention. They weren't being paid attention to. Their excuse me, their needs weren't being met. It's like one of you at some point felt like emotionally you're not being taken care of here. It's like emotionally you just felt like this person, right? Like they're giving me the image of literally like a couple, and like there's a woman on a couch or something, and she's sitting there, and the man's just like walking right by her, like not even saying anything, and just leaving the house, like not saying goodbye, or like hey, do you want to come with me? It's not blatant, like in your face, like I'm ignoring you, but it's like you're forgetting to do the gestures, you're forgetting to say the things, you're forgetting to be thoughtful, and that makes me feel like emotionally I'm not being taken care of. It makes me feel like emotionally you're forgetting about me, you're not paying attention to me or my emotions, because like you used to never leave without giving me a kiss and a hug, and now you just walk out as if I'm not even there, as if I don't exist. And what I'm getting is this masculine energy, the person who's doing the ignoring, but not intentionally. I don't feel like it's an intentional ignoring. They're very distracted by work, honestly, is what I'm feeling here. They're very caught up in work. I feel like work is busy, work is chaotic, work has a lot of changes, and this person somehow has to speak to those changes, or has to be a part of those changes. They're in charge of it, or they have to oversee something. They're responsible in some way, and that's really racking their mind, where all their focus and energy is put on to work right now. And so they're quite literally so in their thoughts that it's like they're getting tunnel vision, and they're forgetting to even realize that like other people, especially you, are around them, Leo. So they're not doing this intentionally, but it's like they are ignoring you, absolutely, because they're all their thoughts and mind is just on work. It's on work. It's Three of Pentacles. I mean, it's all on work. What does Leo need to do with this new moon energy? Well, it's like, here you go. Here's some few things you can do with it. I'm going to put these back in because that was a little just too many for me that fell out here. I don't like having that many fall out. What does Leo need to do with this new moon energy? What does Leo need to do? What's the advice for Leo with this new moon energy? It's saying like face the conflict. Like don't run from it. Just face the conflict, and you facing the conflict can either be one of two things. It's either you're facing the conflict by having an argument, and you know, if you're avoiding saying anything, and that's why you're not coming forward as like the bigger person here, because you know it's going to turn into a fight or argument or something like that. It's telling you like you need to just go ahead and get that out and get it done. Like arguments are healthy every once in a while in a relationship, obviously depending on the level of argument here, but it's saying like you either need to just face this person, and you guys need to hash it out, and then like you're gonna feel so much better afterwards, like both of you will, or it's something about you going within and figuring out like, is this ever going to make me happy, or is this a consistent thing this person always does, or is this like one of those things where it's like they kind of randomly started doing this. If it's something they've always done and it just doesn't align with you anymore, then maybe that's like, you know, a good indicator that you need to question if this is the right relationship for you. But if it's something that like this person is never like this, but they've been like this for a couple months now, it's like shift your energy more into figuring out like obviously this is out of character for them, so what's wrong? Like maybe they need support right now rather than you feeling emotional about like being abandoned emotionally. Maybe they're needing support, because if this is out of character for this person, it's saying like you guys need to talk about this. Like you need to talk about it, because this person is also going to have a huge release with being able to talk about it, because it's almost like they can feel the tension around you guys and from you, but they're so focused on work that it's like they're not pinpointing where the tension is coming from, and they're just assuming like, okay, it's probably just from work, right? But there's an energy here of like it needs to be confronted, it needs to be talked about, because this person's then going to be like, oh my God, that's actually all the stress and tension I've been feeling is from you and not from work. So now I have more clarity to figure out what I need to resolve this work situation. So now I don't have to be in this kind of energy anymore, and I can snap back to the way I usually am. It's like a scenario like that or something like that. We have, yeah, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups. It's like they're trapped working. They're trapped in their own energy, but they're not realizing like all of this energy is not from work. It's actually from you, Leo, and it's because you guys aren't talking about something here. There's something that's not being discussed between you two. The moment it gets discussed, it's like uncorking something. The water can finally be released, and it's like, wow, there's so much more oxygen that I can breathe in here, and now that I can breathe better, I can think better, and like, wow, everything seems to make sense now, and I know how to do everything that I've been trying to do the last 2-3 months. It's an energy like that, okay? Leo, that's all I have for you for this new moon in Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't do anything without your likes and your subscribes. I love reading the comments, so please support where and how you can. Obviously, it doesn't cost anything to you to do that. So thank you for coming, and I look forward to you guys coming back again. Let's go ahead and move into Sagittarius. We'll put 21 for Sagittarius here. So Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what is the best way for you to use this new moon energy that is coming in on the 21st. I'm just going to see what you need to know and what's the best way to use these energies on the 21st, okay? The best way for Sagittarius to use the new moon energy. It's the best way for Sagittarius to use the new moon energy. Okay, so you're stressed about something here, Sagittarius. Okay. What are you stressed about? You're stressed about... What's going on with love? You're stressed about hiding your feelings about someone that you really like. You're stressing yourself out. This is like a common theme with fire signs right now. I don't know what's going on. I've done Aries and Leo, and this is popping up. So maybe it's just the fire energy. I don't know, but it's you're worried and you're anxious and you're stressed. You're uncomfortable because there's some kind of feeling that you really have towards someone. You really want to tell this person, like you. Wow. Okay. You like really. It's not even the cards. It's the energy I feel, and it's like it's what I just heard is a sense of urgency. But it's like you really want to tell this person how you truly feel about them because they have no freaking idea. At least that you're aware of, they have absolutely no idea how you feel about them. And it's like you really, 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 really want to tell this person. It's messing with you, man. It's really messing with you, trying to hold back and keep this to yourself. But there is some sense of I can feel that sense of urgency here. There is something that has happened or is happening or will happen that it's like all of a sudden these feelings come to a peak, and once it reaches this peak, it's like almost impossible to not say it. Why can't Sagittarius say it? Why can't Sagittarius speak their emotion here? 2 of Cups. Why can't Sagittarius speak their emotion here? Why are they holding back their emotion? Knight of Wands, the Devil. This is like what's the song? It's coming to me. There's a song they just gave me. Baby, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Baby, just let it be. So don't you ride out. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Baby, if it's meant to be, just let it be. Maybe just let it be. It's that kind of energy. That's the song they just gave me here. I love that song. But it's like forbidden love is the word I was looking for. Thank you. They just gave that word to me, but they gave me the song before that. So it's almost like you want this person, you want to be with this person, but for whatever reason you feel like I'm not allowed to pursue this, but if it's meant to be, it will be. and you're kind of taking a back seat, but you're choosing to not act on anything. You're choosing to not say anything. You're choosing to not move anything forward. Like you're actively forcing yourself to just sit idly, because your whole thought process behind this is like, yeah, I feel like I should be with them. I know I want to be with them, but there's an air for some reason of like, I'm not supposed to want to be with this person though. Like I'm not supposed to have these emotions or feelings toward this person, but they're very present. They're very much there. And it's a situation where it's like, but you know what? I'm going to ride this out. You know, I'm not going to do anything rash. I'm not going to make any decisions. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to, I'm just going to be around. And if it happens and it comes together, then cool. But if it doesn't, then, it just means it wasn't meant to be. But it's almost like this is a cop-out, Sagittarius. This is a cop-out of you not making a decision. This is a cop-out of you not choosing the direction you want to go in. But again, there is something that is happening where instantaneously it's bringing this energy to a peak where you're like, I gotta say something. I gotta say something. And so you're moving out of this like meant to be energy, and you're moving more into like, it's gotta be. Like I have to take action, otherwise it will never happen, is the energy I'm getting here. Why is this situation not meant to be? Why does Sagittarius feel like it's not meant to be? Seven of Cups. Something with and Two of Wands. There's like a choice. There's a choice that you know that you have to make. It's an emotional choice that you know you have to make, but you're delaying it. You're delaying it. You're choosing to not. Again, it's a cop-out. There might be a situation you're already involved in, or something. There's something here with like, that you're going to have to do something. Like you already know, you're very much aware of it, Sagittarius, that you have to do something. You have to make a decision or go in a direction in some way, some shape here. But it's like, but you're choosing to ride it out in the future. So it's almost like the way that you're approaching this love situation that you have a lot of emotion for, as well as the reason why you think like it's not meant to be because of whatever situation you have going on now. It's like you're choosing to just ignore. That's your choice, is I'm going to ignore and sit idly, and it will all come together for me without me having to make a choice, without me having to hurt anyone's feelings, without me having to confess anything, without me having to stir the pot. It's like you're truly in this energy of like, well, if I just let things happen, if I just allow them to play out how they're meant to play out, it'll work out for me in the end. I just have to be patient and wait. And it's like that's your approach here, because you know there's something that needs to happen that you need to do and get done, but you're choosing to not do it. You're like continuously moving, and you're just like, oh, it'll work out in the future. Like it'll end itself somehow, or it'll resolve itself somehow. I just have to wait. But it's like you're delaying your own life here. You're missing opportunities by having this mindset. How does Sagittarius need to use this new moon energy? How does Sagittarius need to use this new moon energy? Temperance, that's your card. Judgment, Father of Cups. It's the time is now. The time is now. Use this new moon energy to give you give that to me again. It's about using this new moon energy it's not to manifest. It feels like manifesting is what they want to say, but that's not what they're trying to say here. The time is now is definitely like the message that's coming through, but it's like using the new moon energy to release the fear, but on the other hand, it's like, but also to explore. No, I'm sorry. This is important, so I'm trying to dig for it here. I want to get the right way to say this. It's not using the energy to manifest. Help me out here. It's not using the energy to like manifest this into creation, because I feel like that's kind of what you're already trying to do by just thinking about it but not acting on it. But it's like it's not. You have to take action at some point. You have to make a judgment call. You have to make a decision here. You have to choose something here, and you have to make a choice where you're thank you, following your heart, following your emotion. So it's asking you, because it was kind of saying like explore your emotion, like discover your emotion, but it's like your emotion is there. You already know what it is. and that's more like full moon energy where it's high emotion. But for this new moon energy, what they're saying is like this is a time that you can use this energy to connect more with your emotion rather than your logic, with your worry, your fear. So it's not like you're manifesting, and it's not like you're releasing fear. It's more like use this new moon energy to connect on a closer, a deeper level with truly how do you feel about this person? How do you feel about that situation? How do you feel? Like truly like connect with those emotions, because you feel them, you see them, you know them, you recognize them, but you're not connecting with them. And by not connecting with them but recognizing them, that's why you're able to sit in this idle energy of like, well, it'll change when it changes, because you're not feeling the intensity of that emotion. You're choosing to not truly connect with the emotion. It's almost I want to give you an example here. Help me with an example here, because this is a harder example. It's almost like you are watching. If someone creates a video, and we have all these animations, and they show you this video, and the video is you standing here, and they created this video that makes it look like you're being hit with a ball in the face. And so you're watching this video, and you're watching yourself be hit with the ball in the face, and you're like, man, I know that hurts. Like, man, that looks painful. Man, like I don't want that to happen. That looks terrifying. That looks painful. Like you know the pain, you see the pain, you recognize the pain, right? But you're not actually feeling it. So what Spirit's asking you to do is stop watching the video and get a ball thrown at your face. So instead of seeing and thinking about the energy, the how you feel, you can actually feel how you feel, connecting with the emotion here, and that's going to help you make a decision. Because when you actually feel the pain of that ball being in your face, I promise you're going to make the conscious choice to dodge next time rather than stand there. But if you're only watching it happen and like you're never experiencing the pain, it doesn't resonate to like dodge. It doesn't, like, it's not a split reaction for you to be like, oh, I gotta dodge that because that hurts, right? But once you feel the pain, then it's a split reaction. I have to act so that I can, dodge the ball, because the ball is going to give me pain. And it's like that's what they're saying about this situation. You have to connect with the emotion so that you can actually feel the need to make a decision. You can feel the right decision. You can make a choice, but like a choice needs to be made here. There's something about an urgency and a choice, but you have to connect, like truly connect with your emotion here. Allow that emotion to come into you and feel it, and that's going to help you like move out of this situation and give you the clarity you need. And the new moon is the energy that can help you do that. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. You guys, I love your support. I love the comments, the engagement that you always give me. So please make sure you're liking and subscribing if that resonated for you. Again, I really appreciate you guys being on the channel, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you. Let's go ahead and move into the next sign here. We're right at 3310, and we're going to start with Taurus here. So 3310. We're going to see, what does Taurus, T-pause, what does Taurus, what's the best way that Taurus can use this new moon energy on the 21st? What's the best way that Taurus can use this new moon energy on the 21st? What's the best way Taurus can use this new moon energy on the 21st? It's the best way Taurus can use this new moon energy on the 21st here. We'll take him. We have Father of Wands, Son of Wands. Wow, there's something you see that you want, and you want to go for it. You are ready to go for it. You are fired up. You are passionate. You know what direction you're going in. You're very sure about it. But are you not acting on it? But you're not sure because you think that it might hurt you. You think it's something that you see very clearly. You have a lot of passion, a lot of interest, a lot of energy for something or someone here, and it's like something that you want to invest in. Something if it's a person, it's someone that you want to invest in them by like, hey, let's be in a relationship. Hey, let's go on some dates. Hey, let's get to know each other. Hey, let's get married. Hey, let's have kids. Hey, let's live together. It's that kind of energy, but it's like you want to actually offer this. Like you really want to present some kind of investment to this person where it's like, look, I have this and I can invest in you. I want to do this and I'm passionate about you. And it's like, that's how you want this person to see you. And that's how you want them to experience you coming towards them, is as this like, I'm passionate about you. I'm interested in you emotionally, physically, mentally. I'm all about you and I want to invest in you and I'm going to do X, Y, Z so that we can get started on us. It's like, that's how you want to see them, or you want them to see you. But for some reason, I don't feel like you're actually moving forward. You're not doing this yet because there's some kind of indecision about doing this, because you don't feel like, even though that's how you want them to see you, you don't think that that's how they're going to see you. And so it's actually it's hurting you more than not, because you really, really want this person to see you in that way, and you don't feel like they do. And so you have to hold back. You have to choose. You're not choosing much here, but it's like you're not making the decision to do this because of how you feel this person is actually going to see you. And that hurts you. It's like that really hurts you. It pains you that this person will not see you in the same way that you are trying to present yourself and show yourself and prove yourself, and this person just will not see it. They just don't see it the same way you do. There's a huge like miscommunication here, or like misunderstanding here. Like, they're seeing you do this and you're thinking like, this is the most romantic thing in the world, and they're like, oh my god, you're such a sleaze. Like, it's like that kind of miscommunication here, okay? Why is there miscommunication? Why is this person seeing it differently? Seven of Pentacles. Why is this person why are they not seeing each other the same way? Why is they not seeing each other? What's the misalignment here? Five of Swords, the Chariot, the Four of Swords. There's something about like okay, it was almost like there was some kind of, you put this person on alert, so now they question everything. I feel like there was a lot of slow energy. There was a lot of like slow. We'll get there when we get there, slowly. There was a lot of that energy. And then it started to really create some problems on one of your ends of like how slowly this is moving. You're like, what? This is moving so slow. Like, does it exist? Are they interested? Do they want this? It like one of you were really questioning, and it created a lot of issues because of just how slowly the progress was going here. And so it's almost like Taurus, you were like, okay, bam! Like, you immediately converted from like a snail or a tortoise into like a cheetah or a jaguar. It's like you instantly shifted your energy at some point of there being a lot of slowness, and then all of a sudden you're like, bam, it's fast, it's quick, it's here, I'm right here, bam, it's happening. And then this person was like, what you mean this is happening? What you mean? What's going on? What's happening? Why did you just shift so fast? Why is this energy different? And it's like by you switching energy so quickly, it's like this person's shields went up and they were like, nope, I need to take a break. I tap out. I gotta take a break. I don't know what's going on. I gotta take a break. It's like you triggered this person's defenses immediately when you quickly moved from like a slow energy to a very fast energy here. Okay. Let's see. Why did this trigger this person's defenses? Why did this trigger this person's defenses? Father of Swords. Why did this trigger this person's defenses? Oh, it wants to come out, but it's not. Why did it trigger this person's defenses here? I feel like it's because It's something with the truth. Like, they don't feel like there's a truth here. There's not a truth happening here. Oh. They feel like you, okay. The message that I got and like what I'm seeing in the cards here, it's like they feel like the reason why you automatically shifted energy so quickly and so randomly is because you were actually involved in a relationship that you were like hiding. And the reason why you were able to shift energy so suddenly and so quickly is because all of a sudden that relationship ended. And so now you're like, okay, now I'm here. Now I can do this with you because this is done. And so this person's defenses got triggered and pulled up. And now it's like, I can't trust you. So that's why they're seeing now when you approach with this passion, fiery, hot, heavy, quick energy, that's why they're questioning it. Because it's like when you went from slow to fast without any kind of, hesitation or ramp up or anything, it just went from slow to fast. What this person is thinking in their head is like, you were in a relationship, you had something going on, there was something you weren't saying that you were hiding, and all of a sudden that situation for you finally ended, and then you were able to go really fast towards me because it ended. That's how this person is seeing you now, is like kind of this lustful, untruthful game player in a way. And it's purely because like, and I'm not saying you are Taurus, but I'm just showing you, I'm trying to explain to you, this is why this person and you are seeing how you act very differently. You're seeing it as like, no, like I'm trying to be passionate about you. I'm trying to let you know, like I'm here for you. I'm with you. I want you. And this person's like, no, you're being sneaky. You're being conniving. You're being deceitful. You got something up your sleeve. I can't trust it. And it's because at some point, you shifted energy very quickly, randomly, and I don't feel like this person got like a good enough explanation to trust, because they think that you finally like broke up with someone or got a divorce or found out the kid isn't yours, or like something happened where it's like, oh, all of a sudden Taurus is free from what, it's like that energy. So what can Taurus do with this new moon energy? Excuse me, guys. Emperor, 7 of Cups. It's saying take control and make a choice. Take control and make a choice. That's all I'm hearing. Take control of this situation. Make a choice. Make a choice. I feel like you need to choose. Are you going to work together, collaborate, build, create? It's asking you to use this new moon energy, use this time to, I feel like it wants you to actually literally, physically use the energy of this new moon to gain the momentum you need to be able to approach this person and just give them what you got. But it's like you have to make a choice, but it's saying you can tap into the energy of the moon, and that energy supplies you with like the vitality, it supplies you with the motivation, it supplies you with the fire to get this going, to get you up on your feet and approaching this person. And I feel like you already have the want to do it, but it's like you have to release the fear of not getting what you want. You have to release the fear of passionately moving towards this person and them just still seeing you the same way. And so it's saying like tap into that new moon energy and let it like flow through you in a way, so that it's like you're not focusing on, how am I going to do this, or what am I going to say, or it's like just try to pull in the new moon energy, because you will feel like an energetic increase or like even an emotional increase. Use that as your momentum to approach this person and give them your proposal, your offer, whatever it is here, and just get it done, because that's the energy I feel is like you just need to get this out of the way, because you're sinking yourself by feeling this much passion to do something but then never doing it. It's like you're literally sinking yourself by having this burden hover over you, because that's what it's turning into, as a burden at this point. And it's like, just get it done. Just get it done. Either it's a yes or a no, you know, either you're going to move forward or you're not. It's like, but stop sitting in this energy of pondering of, I want to do it, but I don't know how the outcome's going to be. At some point, you're going to get really sick of that energy, and it's going to be like, you know, I'm just going to do it. I just need a yes or no. You need the decision more than you need the yes. You just need to know a decision so that you can either release this or start to invest and build in it. But like, I just get a strong energy of like this is hovering over your head, and it's affecting you in a negative way, because it's just like a burden. It's a monkey on your back. It's like that thing, you got to get done. You know you got to get it done, but you're like, I don't want to do it. I'm not ready to do it. I can't do it. It's like, no, you got to get it done, because it's slowing you down. It's really affecting you. Taurus, that is all that I have for you for your new moon reading. Thank you so much for being here and watching me and supporting me. Please, please, please make sure you are liking and subscribing if you want to hear more videos. But if this did resonate for you, you know, it really helps and supports the channel when you guys are able to hit that like button. Obviously, if it resonates, I would appreciate and love that you do that. So if you are returning, then I'll see you again. If you were new, I hope to see you again. That just reminded me of Bear in the Big Blue House. What's the song for that? I hope to see you again. I don't know if I might be too old. I don't know. Let's go ahead. 45, 40. We are moving into Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, we are going to see what is the best way for you to use this new moon energy. It seems there's a trend of love situations and holding back and the ego and not sharing how you feel. There seems to be an ongoing trend, so we shall see if the trend pops up for you as well. What is the best way for Capricorn to use the new moon energy right now? The new moon's on the 21st, by the way. What's the best way for Capricorn to use this new moon energy? Flying cards. Ooh, you got to make a decision, Capricorn. You got to get some clarity and make a decision here. You need to make a decision about something here. Make a decision about, make a decision about, I'm hearing a couple different things. I'm just trying to hone it in to give a direct message here. What are they making the decision for? Is a choice about... It's not standing up for yourself, but it's a choice about moving in a direction that's meant for you. It's a choice about I'm looking out for me. I'm taking care of me. I'm doing me, and this is what's best for me. It's like making that choice. So you might have not been moving forward in a direction because of how it could affect other people, or like out of fears or whatever it is here. But it's like saying like it's time to make a choice and to step into this very powerful energy here of taking control of your life, of making conscious choices, not just letting things happen and occur, but actively choosing to take the lead position of your life, no longer sitting on the sidelines here, choosing to make decisions and not let other people make them and then just go off of, you know, whatever they decided. So this would be like instead of it's a good example of this. I used to do this all the time. I should have plenty of examples. This is like a example would be I really want to go out to eat. This is a simple one, okay? Happens all the time. I'm really hungry. I really want to go out to eat. Let me, check in with my friend. Hey, you want to go out to eat too? You're hungry? Yeah, you are? Okay, where do you want to go? And it's like, well, they don't know where they want to go. And so you're just kind of waiting around for them to make a decision. And the whole time you're kind of hungry. And it's like, well, I don't want to leave them because I invited them maybe, but like, damn, like they're taking forever to make a choice. And it's like, you're choosing to suffer with hunger in this case, in this example, you're choosing to suffer because you're not making the choice for yourself. You're allowing someone else to make the choice that affects you. So what they're asking you to do, and it's pretty straightforward, it's coming out right away, is like, what they're asking you to do is like, if your friend doesn't know where they want to go and you're hungry, then it's like, okay, bro, like, I know I invited you, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go over here to this restaurant, I'm gonna go eat. You can either come with me or not, but like, I'm leaving because I want to go eat. It's like, I'm not gonna wait and pause my life for you to figure out what you want to do. Like, I'm not choosing to allow other people's indecisiveness to affect me anymore. I'm just going to take control. I'm going to make decisions regardless of if they know what they want. I'm going to choose to figure out what I want, and then I'm going to make a decision on that. Okay, it's that kind of energy here, and I hope that's a good example for you guys. What else do we need to know about this energy here? Sign of Swords. It's like, and then you need to communicate it. Don't just do it and like be like a jerk and just start doing stuff and people are like, what a jerk, that Capricorn. It's like, no, communicate it. Like, be in your power and be in that Emperor strength and energy enough to be like, yes, I'm taking control of this situation because it affects me, and yes, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm doing, and yes, I'm gonna tell you that I don't care if you're undecided or not. I'm not waiting for you. I'm gonna go do what I do. Like, either you come with me, you make a choice, you make a decision, you know, hit me up when you make a decision, and maybe if I align with that decision, then I'll come back around and we can do it, you know, but like, I'm not waiting around for you to figure out what you want when I know what I want. Like, it's that kind of energy. It's like, don't hold back on the communication here. This is like unlike Capricorn energy, because I feel like you guys are very like decisive. You're very in your power. You're very good with telling people off. But so this is a different kind of Capricorn energy I'm tapping into here. But it's like, this is someone who doesn't typically stand up for themselves in a way. And if they do stand up for themselves, they still kind of don't, because they choose not to vocalize that they're standing up. They just go do the actions or the things to do it. It's like a passive aggressive petty energy where it's like, I'm gonna just go do this, but I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not tell nobody. I'm gonna just go do it, and I'm gonna feel good about myself because I did it. I stood up for myself. But like, nobody else knows you stood up for yourself except you, because you're not telling people. You're just coming off like, wow, that Capricorn's kind of weird, or like a jerk, you know. They just go on and did X, Y, Z and didn't say nothing. So now they're just looking at you like a jerk, which, you know, some of you are fine with. But it's saying a part of your empowerment, a part of your self-empowerment, your strength here, Capricorn, a part of standing up for yourself and being in this Emperor energy, man or woman, doesn't matter. But holding this Emperor energy down includes speaking your truth. It includes saying and communicating, this is what it is. This is how I feel. I'm making decisions, and I'm gonna make decisions, and I'm gonna move with it. You know, like, it is what it is. I'm gonna make my decision, and I'm gonna move forward. Okay. How can Capricorn use this new moon energy? How can Capricorn use this new moon energy? Messages. Allow your intuition to guide you to the right decisions. So some of you might have a fear of making decisions because you simply just don't know. Not that you don't know. You're simply uncomfortable with making the decision because you don't feel like you have a solid footing or grounding on what is the right way for me to go. What's the right direction for me to move in? What's that decision that I should be making? Some of you might have some self-doubt here where you're like, this grounding isn't totally solid, and so I don't feel comfortable making a decision. I feel like I need some signs. I need to know exactly where I'm going before I say it. It's saying, use this new moon energy to allow intuitive messages to come to you. You might start having vivid dreams. You might start getting gut feelings. You might start like randomly thinking about things, or seeing a lot of synchronicities, is what they just told me. What I heard, 1414, 1114, like 1114. Something with 14 is pretty significant here, and I'm seeing a lot of 11s, a lot of 1s, a lot of 14s. So it's like you could be getting a lot of synchronicities in that way. And it's saying, like, if you're unsure, allow your intuition to guide you. Allow us to come in and give you messages and synchronicities. You just have to be open and aware enough to see them and to accept them, and then to figure out what it means, right? To explore it more. So if you see an angel number, Google it, YouTube it, listen to what it says, and that's going to help you make your decision here, okay? Capricorn, that was very short, but you guys typically always have short readings because your energy is on point, as always. But that is all that I have for you for this new moon reading. If it resonated, please make sure you are liking and subscribing if you want to hear more. It is free literally to hit the like button, and it helps the channel significantly. So thank you so much, Capricorn. I will see you guys later. 54, we'll say 15. 54, 15. We are jumping into Virgo. Virgos. Trying to get through this without my throat getting all crazy here. Virgo, we're going to see what's the best way for you to use this new moon energy. The new moon is in Aries. It's on the 21st, so tomorrow. At least here in Phoenix, it's tomorrow, but we're going to see what's the best way for you to use this new moon energy. I'm going to get some side messages coming out here, too. What's the best way for Virgo to use this new moon energy in Aries? The best way for Virgo to use this energy. We have Daughter of Wands, we have Four of Pentacles, and we have Ace of Cups. There's something that you're doing. It's like you're going on something. You're doing something new, something different that you've never done before, and you're really enjoying it. But I think you might have a little. It's not fear. There's something with your stability with doing this. Either you're going to find a lot of stability, or when you start off, you're going to see that it's not very stable, but don't let that scare you from doing it, because this is something brand new. It's something that you're going to have to learn how to do. It's something you're going to have to work with, but it can make you very stable if you stick with it. It's also very emotionally fulfilling for you. It's something that you actually enjoy doing, that you're like, oh my gosh, like I never knew that I would like this so much, but here I am liking it, and I'm having a lot of stability from it, okay? What is this? What is this Daughter of Wands? What is this new journey, adventure, idea? There's something that you're acting on here. The Tower moment. It's something that you decided on very rapidly, very suddenly, unexpectedly. You either it came into your world or you chose it. But it was like there was not a lot of grace period between this happening or between you starting this. It was kind of like instantaneous here is what I'm getting. Very instantaneous, very different. It's like you typically always go right, and all of a sudden you're like, today I'm gonna go left, and then at the corner you turn left instead of right. Like not even pausing to think about it. But the Tower it's not meant to be scary. I don't feel like this is a scary energy for you at all. I feel like it's trying to let you know, like, trust me, you're going to be stable, you're going to love what you're doing, but, like, you got to let that tower fall, okay? It's not really a choice anymore at this point either, is what I'm hearing, though. It's not a choice anymore. Like, it's either fallen or it's fallen, you know? It's either fallen or it's fallen, Virgo. What else do we need to know about this energy here? Seven of Pentacles. It's something that you can definitely invest in for the long term. It's something that is going to be around for you to invest in. But I do feel like there is an aspect here where you do truly have to invest in it in order to find and gain that stability. I feel like Spirit's going to help you initially with your stability, because it is going to be kind of an unstable situation. So Spirit might like be sending you some random blessings and gifts and stuff like that that you weren't expecting, just to kind of help ease things here a little bit for you, to make everything like the transition a little bit smoother here. Show me how stable is Virgo going to be from this? Where is this going to take them? The Empress. The Empress. The Empress. You guys are going to be as stable as the Empress. So it's like gifts are going to come to you. A lot of spiritual messages are going to come to you. You're going to be very aligned, very balanced. Instead of doing all the nurturing all the time, Virgo, for once, you're going to be the one being nurtured. You're going to be very creative. A lot of like abundance is going to come from this. It's like an overflow of energy that just supports you 100% wholly, which includes meeting people and external people coming in, and like you're meeting people that are meant to support you on this journey, on this idea, on like whatever this path is here that you're taking. Suddenly, like everything just comes into alignment to help support and nurture this for you, okay? Excuse me. Speaking of alignment, Two of Cups. What's the best way for Virgo to use the new moon energy? What's the best way for Virgo to use the new moon energy? What's the best way for Virgo to use the new moon energy? What's the best way for Virgo to use the new moon energy? Ooh, just stay balanced. Stay balanced. Stay in high integrity. Continue to make the right choices to do the right things. And when I say right, obviously that's a loose term here, but right as in like doing what you morally feel is correct, what you morally believe is right. It's making the choice to always act in high integrity, and I for some reason feel like this is very important for you to do. And so the best way that you can use this new moon energy is to do something good, do something right, act with fairness. A situation may approach you. This is the first time I'm kind of getting more of this energy, but it feels like there is going to be a situation, an obstacle, something happening around you, Virgos. Sorry. There's something that's happening around you that's challenging you. It's like a quote unquote test, right? So it's like there's something that's going to occur around the new moon for you, and it's up to you to react and act with high integrity, with principle, with moral. It's asking you to do the right thing here, to do what feels right, to do what is right, spiritually aligned, spiritually fair. There's some kind of fairness that's being asked of you right now. And it's like, I don't feel like you guys have been presented. There's a very, very minimal number of you that already have been presented with this, but I feel like that it's like, it's coming. It's like, it's going to be something that you're presented with, and it's like, you need to use this new moon energy to, it's not even about how you're using the energy. It's like just a message. It's letting you know during this new moon, there is something coming up that you're being faced with. You need to react with high integrity and high morals and principles. It's like, and I don't know what happens if they don't. Just because I didn't really shuffle those. What happens if they don't? It's like, no, take what we gave you. Mother of Pentacles, what happens if they don't? Mother of Pentacles, the Hierophant. It's something about like if and then Nine of Swords, Temperance, Two of Swords. If you don't, you're going to end up working with people that are controlling you. You're gonna end up in a situation if you don't act with high integrity, if you don't act with what feels right to you, what's fair, what's balanced here. It's something with like the trajectory of your path then goes down the direction of being in situations where people are constantly above you and controlling you. You're not gonna have like the freedom, the abundance, the Empress energy. You have the Queen of Pentacles energy. You're being demoted down. You might have money, you might invest in something, but there is someone that's always above you controlling the strings. Someone that's above you that is constantly like a hierarchy. Like you can't move up, you can't move. It's almost like I feel stuck. I feel like the Eight of Swords kind of energy here. And what it does is it delays a lot of things for you. It makes it difficult to work with people. It makes it difficult to not be stressed and upset every day. It makes it difficult to make choices. It's like whatever this is, if you go down the wrong way, you're gonna like morally compromise yourself to the point where it's like you're feeling very stuck in a situation. So there's some kind of importance here on like how you react, the decision that you make, what you choose to do. It's going to affect you long term, and that situation, that proposal, that choice, something, it's being presented to you around the new moon time, and it's asking you to just act with high integrity, just because it's going to affect you long term if you don't, Virgo. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo, and watching. I hope that resonated and that helped you in some way. If you are a returning subscriber, please, come back again. I appreciate your support and your love. If you are new, please do subscribe if you like the video, and the like button. It's easy to hit and it helps a lot. So, just throwing it out there. Let's go ahead and move into the next sign of Cancer. We're at 103. We'll put it right at 104. Cancer, we are at 104 for your guys' read on how the new moon is going to, what's the best way for you to use the new moon energy. You know what? I'm halfway through. I'm actually going to take a mini break, Cancer. I'll be right back. Okay. The break went a little bit long. Like the next day. So the full moon is now tonight for you guys, Cancer. Okay. What does Cancer need to know? What's the best way for Cancer to use this new moon energy tonight? What's the best way for Cancer to use the new moon energy tonight? Keep in mind, guys, like this, for new moons and full moons, that energy goes for like 3 days before and 3 days after. It's not just a single day, right? Just so you know. What's the best way for Cancer to use this new moon energy? What's the best way for Cancer to use this new moon energy? What's the best way for Cancer to use this new moon energy? We have the Eight of Wands. Cancer, I feel like you are meant to, this might be something that you're already moving on or doing, but it's like, I feel like this new moon is really meant to, yeah, Six of Wands. This new moon is really meant to support you guys with the energy of like, really progressing, moving forward, continuing to move forward. I feel like this might be something that you're already doing. It's a direction that you're already going in, but like right now you're turtle speed right now, okay? Cancer, you're baby step in it. You know, you're very slowly, and I don't think it's because of hesitation or caution. I just feel like there's a lot of things going on in your world. Is the energy that I feel is like there's just a lot of things that are going on right now, and so you're very you're very slowly like moving towards this direction, like you're moving in this direction. But this new moon energy it's supposed to help you. I feel like it's like flipping over a coin, right? So it's not like everything is changing. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's the same coin, just a different side. So it's not like your world is about to change. Everything is not about to just suddenly change for you, but it's supporting your energy to move in this direction quicker, to move in this direction with more speed than what you're doing right now, okay? So we had the Fool, Seven of Wands, and in here I saw Ten of Swords. So there's things that like I think you're departing from different things right now. You're leaving different things. You are having endings, and you're taking a risk. You're going, you know, where you feel guided. You're moving in the right direction here, Cancer. But for some reason, it's kind of like you're just going real slow at it right now. Okay, you're going like turtle speed, and they really need and want you to move a little faster. And so that was the Three of Swords. And I think you could be going so slow with moving in a different direction here, with like continuing down this new path, because you're kind of like, it's like that drudgery of like, is somebody gonna stop me? Is someone gonna turn me around? Is someone gonna, you know, say, hey, come back? It's almost like I'm slowly moving out of this into something new, but I'm doing it kind of slow. I'm driving my feet a little bit because I just want, if someone still wants me back here, I want to give them an opportunity to, you know, catch up to me or to say something, or, you know, that like I'm dragging this out so you can maybe like, you know, catch me and change my mind at the last minute, something like that. That's the energy I'm picking up. So for some of you, that's kind of why you're moving baby slow, and you may not even realize it, but you're moving slowly because you kind of just want someone to stop you and be like, no, like don't leave, like please come back. And then you're like, okay, good, like you still want me here, so like let's talk, let's entertain this more. But Cancer, this is channeled, okay? It's when you do that, okay, it keeps you in cycles when you do that, Cancer, because what happens, no one likes to fully like not usually anyways, but when you're really comfortable with something, when you really are good with something being a certain way, but you know it's time for you to move on, it's so hard to move on because you're like, but I'm comfortable here. Like, this is lukewarm water. I don't know if the water out there is hot, you know, if it's going to burn me or if it's freezing cold, but this is lukewarm. Like, this is perfect, and it's always lukewarm, and I can stay here forever. And it's like when the universe pushes you and it's like, no, it's time to leave the water. It's time to leave the lukewarm water, okay? There's something better. It's time to leave the lukewarm water. And it's pushing you, it's assisting you, it's getting you to move and navigate out of lukewarm water. You're taking your sweet time because you're hoping that someone's going to come over and be like, hey, I can add some boiling water to the lukewarm water. So it's like, it's the same thing as kind of changing the temperature. It's going to raise the temperature a couple degrees. So it's technically not lukewarm anymore, right? Now it's like warm instead of lukewarm, right? And it's like you're waiting for someone to come in with the boiling water to just raise the temperature a little bit. So it's like, okay, well, now I'm not comfortable. Now I'm like really content because it's even a little bit better now. It's like a little warmer now. And so it's like you're waiting for that to happen, Cancer. And what happens when you do that is you get stuck in the same cycles over and over and over and over because you're giving time, you're giving space and energy for your past to essentially stop you, for a situation that doesn't serve you anymore to pull you back in. And you may not consciously realize this is what you're doing, but energetically, that's kind of what's happening here is you are moving out of a situation or out of something here into a new direction. That's like, it's the right direction to move in, but you're just taking your sweet time. And so it's allowing like all these energies to catch up to you and pull you back in. And that's not what you want to have happen. You do not want to get pulled back into this because the universe is trying to push you out of it. But you're like, but it's comfortable. But do we ever grow in comfort? You know, are we ever challenged in comfort? No. Do we learn anything from comfortable? No. We get stagnant and we get comfortable, okay? And it's like there's so much more that could be out there that's way better. That's way more, you know, way more of what you want. And so I feel like this new moon energy is really, it's like a push. It's like that final push to be like, okay, Cancer, come on. Let's get out of here. Let's go. No one's coming for you. Come on. Let's go, Cancer. It's like the universe is like, get out of here before they pick up speed and they catch up to you and pull you back in. Like, come on, Cancer, let's get out of here. It's like that new moon is like really trying to rush you out of the situation here where it's like, bro, like, come on, let chop. You know where you're going. We made it clear. There's a path. You need to stop baby stepping and procrastinating and dragging your feet and just go do it. You know where you're supposed to go, and I do feel that very strongly. You know where you're supposed to go. You know what direction you're supposed to be going in, Cancer. You know where you're supposed to be right now, Cancer, but it's almost like you ended something that like there's somehow like a connection there, and you're just like dragging, you're like hanging out and lollygagging, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave soon, like 5 more minutes, and then you just get into an hour-long conversation, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so late, I really gotta go. Oh my God, but last thing, let me just tell you about this. And it's like, oh, now goes another hour. And it's like, that's what you're doing. It's like, well, let me just tell you about this. Let me just help you with that. I'll listen to that. Yeah, let's go look at that really quick. Oh, before I leave, let me remind you. And the universe is like, it's like that impatient friend that's with you that's like, bro, come on. You said you were going to leave like 2.5 hours ago. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to go. We got our bags packed. We got the car running. You know, we're running up gas now. The car is ready. The car is ready. It's right here. Everything's in there that we need. It's ready to go. What are you doing? We got to go. Come on. We're on a schedule here. We got to go. And it's like the universe is just really trying to like, and I don't get any negative energy from this. I don't get any like toxic negative energy from this. So I feel like the situation you're leaving, it's like, I would be so good with staying. So I don't feel like it's like something super toxic and it's ruining your life, but it's like, but it feels so comfortable to be here. Like, I don't really want to leave. Like I'm just so good here. Like, I'm so comfortable here. I don't really want to leave. But the universe is like, no, we got bigger, better things. We got things planned. We've already done everything we need to do to get there. We just need you now. Like, you're the only thing that's left here, okay? Like, everything is ready. It's just you. We're waiting on you. Everything is prepared. Everything is ready. It's at the right everything. We're just waiting on you now, Cancer. It's time for you to come on, okay? Let's see. Let's see if we have anything else that wants to come out, but I feel like that's literally the message. This new moon is like, how is the new moon supporting Cancer in this way? 2 of Cups. How is the new moon supporting Cancer in this way? Yeah, that's a lot of cards. We're not going to take all these because they're all, I don't even know what order they fell out of. And yes, the order does matter, guys. Okay? The order does matter. Okay. How is the universe supporting Cancer? How is the new moon supporting Cancer? It's like, we know what you mean. I feel like they're dangling. They're about to. Okay, so what I feel like is about to happen here, because we have 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Emperor. I feel like what they're about to do is like it. They're literally like showing me someone sitting on a donkey, and you know those old movies, or even like new movies sometimes, but it's like you have the donkey, and because donkeys are so goddamn stubborn and they never move and they go slow and they do what they want to do when they're ready to do it. It's kind of similar to a Cancer in some ways. But it's like that donkey only moves and goes when it is damn well ready to move and go. And so the image that they gave me is like that person, and it's like, oh, donkeys love carrots. Like that's their favorite thing in the world. So let me just go ahead and tie this carrot to this string and dangle it in front of them so that I can get them to, you know, start moving because they want to catch the carrot. So I'm essentially dangling something really tasty, really appetizing in front of them just to get them to pick that speed up and be like, all right, Cancer, it's right there, but you gotta come get it. It's right here. And then all of a sudden Cancer's like, what? That's what I've always wanted. I need to start picking up pace. I gotta go. Like, I've been here for too long. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, let me call you. Let me text you. I gotta go. I gotta get in the car. Yeah, I'll call you on the way there or something. It's like all of a sudden your energy shifts, and it's like this new moon is bringing something in for you, Cancer, where it's showing you something. It's revealing something to you, Cancer, that gives you the oomph that you need to pick a pace up and get in the car, because the universe is like, we are waiting. All we need is Cancer. So they're dangling something in front of you, Cancer, that you really want to get you to pick up the pace, to move in the right direction. It's like, come on, come get it. And you're like, okay. Excuse me. Don't make fun of my sneezes, guys. I've been told I sneeze like I should be on Disney, like in a Disney movie, but whatever. So it's like they're tempting you. There's something that there's information, there's a download, there's something they're showing, there's something they're revealing. It's almost like, and what I feel is like an uncovering of the moons, right? So like when you have the moon card, it's like, oh, it's all about secrets. And I feel like the moon card here would be reversed. Excuse me. The moon card here would be reversed, where it's like we are revealing the moon. We are revealing what's behind the moon. We're revealing the secrets. So it's like for a brief moment here, they're going to be they're going to be showing you something. They're going to be revealing something. It's going to come to you in some way where you're like, oh, that's what I've always wanted. I need to go in this direction like a little faster, because damn, like I've always wanted that, and that's right there. And I gotta go get it. So Cancer, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helped you guys, and I really hope this reveals, messages that you need and inspire you and motivate you. But that is everything that I do have for you when it comes to this new moon reading. Please make sure you hit the like button. Liking and subscribing, it costs you absolutely nothing, but it helps support my channel immensely. And it also motivates me to do more videos, because I get to see your guys' reaction and know that it's like really hitting home and it's helping you. So Cancer, until next time, thank you so much. Right at we'll do 117.30, 117.30. We're moving into Scorpio, 117.30. Scorpio, we are going to see what is the best way for you to use this new moon energy. I took a long extended break, and so the new moon is no longer tomorrow, it is now tonight. But the new moon energy does last up to 3 days. At least that's how long I typically feel it at its strongest for, and then I feel like really residual energy like day 4 and 5. But 3 days, I usually feel pretty strongly the energy. So just know that you can access this energy for up to 3 days. This could happen within the next 4 days, including today, okay? What's the best way for Scorpio to use this new moon energy? What is the best way for Scorpio to use this new moon energy? What is the best way for Scorpio to use this new moon energy? What's the best way for Scorpio to use this new moon energy? We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, they immediately gave me, and the energy I felt and what they immediately told me is, we got to get you out of like it's like out of a messy situation, out of like a little bit of chaos here. There's something going on, Scorpio, in your life that's like it's not that it's like it's drama, like it's just unproductive energy here. It's a little chaotic, it's a little like emotional. I feel like it's like a gossip drama, like a soap opera. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen next? This is juicy. But when you're in it, it's not fun, it's not juicy. But if you're watching it, it's like, ooh, what's Scorpio gonna do? Ooh, which way they're gonna go? Ooh, are they really doing that? Ooh, look who's behind the door. We can see it. Can they see it? It's like this kind of just messy, gossipy drama. Like we gotta, it's immediately, it was like, we gotta get them out of that. We gotta get them out of this, okay? Drama no good. Okay, so you could definitely be in this situation right now. I do feel that you are in this situation. I feel like you understand your situation, but at the same time, you're entertaining the situation, because for you, you might be a person that likes drama. You might be a person that likes to emotionally flare people up. You might be a person that likes to watch people's reactions, and you like to and Scorpio are known for mind games here, no lie, but it's like you're getting some kind of satisfaction or enjoyment from like being a part of this drama and like kind of watching it. Maybe you're the one watching it, maybe you're the one eating the popcorn, watching it go down, but you're being the instigator in some way, like where you're antagonizing it so it keeps going, so it gets deeper and juicier, and you're like, ooh, this is good, like this cup of tea is worth $1 million here. So you're either in it or you're kind of like instigating it. So it's not necessarily like that you're in the midst of it, but you are somehow involved in it, like actively involved in it, through instigation, or because it's actually your drama that's playing out here and other people are watching it. For some reason, I do feel, Scorpio, I feel a heavier energy towards you're the one watching it. You're the one poking it to keep it going, to instigate it. What is this drama about? What is this drama? Some of y'all are, what they told me, all of a sudden I heard some of y'all are like, well, I have so many dramas. Which one is it about? Like, some of y'all are crazy. You got drama all over. You got energies all over, okay? This one is about money. This one is about a couple. Mind you, it's not a couple. This drama that you're watching or playing out, or like that you're instigating, I'm gonna say instigating because it feels that way. It feels like you're instigating, you're watching it, you're keeping your foot in the water long enough to be a part of it, but not in it. Okay, that's how I feel. In this specific drama, this is something about someone being single, someone like off doing their own thing, and this could possibly be like a divorce. This is a husband, this is a wife. The wife is like, I'm out. Again, it could be energies, and so flip the roles if it makes sense, but it's something about like some kind of stability here. And someone just kind of like, you know what, no, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'm gonna go be Miss Independent. I'm gonna be good all by myself. And this other person's like, but I have a home, I have money, I have stability, I have everything you would ever need. And like, why are you leaving me? Why are you not staying with me? And it's like some kind of drama about it's a couple, but it's like a couple that's maybe not together. They've been together, they're not together. Someone left someone. The Chariot, someone's moving in a totally different direction. They're like, and you're just kind of like, it's like I just keep hearing soap opera. Like, it's just like a soap opera. So you could be the person going in between talking to both of these people because you do know both of them. So you're like hopping back and forth and you're getting the tea and you're spilling just enough information about what the other person said to keep it going. But really it's like you're being unnecessary, Scorpio. Okay, you're totally instigating this drama. You're instigating this. Why does Scorpio need to not be involved in this anymore? Why do we want to get Scorpio out of this? Ooh. Let me clarify this before I show this one. Okay, I was picking up on this energy a little bit. Earlier, but it wasn't strong enough for me to like comment on it or say it, but now it's coming through like pretty strongly here. The reason, Scorpio, why this new moon is meant to push you out of the situation here, is meant to get you out of the situation, is these two are coming back together, but you're preventing it. Sorry to say it, Scorpio. And again, it could be reversed where this is your situation and you're realizing someone else is instigating it, and someone else is preventing you two from coming together because they're instigating it, because they're enjoying the drama too much. And so they're creating the drama, which is keeping you apart from each other. Because these are a match. This is a match. Like the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a match, okay? But it's like these people are meant to be together. These people are meant to be happy together. But Scorpio, I can't totally solidify. It's almost like a 50-50 where it's like some of you, this is the situation you're in. You're meant to be with someone, but there's an instigator that's like popping in and out and like preventing it. I'll say more. It's more like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it's 80. It's like 80% is what I'm feeling. 80% of you are most likely the instigators preventing two people from coming back together. 20% of you, this is your situation, and someone else is instigating, preventing you from being together, okay? But Scorpio, whatever it is, it's saying like, if you're on the instigator side, it's like, it's time for you to leave the drama. It's time for you to leave this alone, to move out of it, because these two are meant to come back together. And what I feel and what I'm seeing is they're coming back together very, very quickly, very soon, okay? Almost under this new moon energy, these two are meant to come back together. If you're in the way of that, if you're preventing that, like I feel like you're going to get a lot of backlash here. You're going to get from the universe, from the energy, spirit, and from these people, because they're going to realize what you're doing. So it's trying to tell you, it's almost like I hate to say warnings, but it's almost like a heads up. These two are about to come back together because they're meant to come back together, and they're coming together very quickly. And if you're in the middle of this, there's going to be hell to pay for you preventing this from happening. If you're trying to prevent this, actively prevent this from happening, there will be hell to pay for this. Okay, Scorpio? That's the energy that I am getting here. So it's asking you to move out of the way, to leave this alone, to stop indulging in the drama here, stop creating the drama, stop watching the drama, just walk away from the situation, leave it alone. Do not be a part of this drama, okay? That is what it's saying. Do not be a part of this drama. Take yourself out of it, okay? How is the new moon doing this? How is the new moon helping Scorpio do this? How is the new moon helping Scorpio do this? Ooh, Scorpio, you're about to be faced with a lot of like indecision in your own life, okay? That's this new moon energy that's coming in. So for those of you that resonate with this, if all of a sudden you're feeling really like unclear, you're really confused, you're really like, I don't really know what I need to do, I don't really know what's the right way to move forward, and it's external from this situation, but it's like in your life in general. And essentially what it's doing here is it's I feel like I'm not supposed to say that. If this resonates for you, if this is you that's the instigator, and the universe is trying to tell you to stop instigating, to leave this alone like ASAP, you will know it's for you, because under this new moon energy, you're suddenly faced with some kind of decision that you have to make, and it's really confusing. It's got you anxious. You don't want to make the decision. You're kind of delaying it. You're avoiding it. That's how you're going to know that you need to stop instigating in someone's love life. You need to stop talking to them about it. You need to stop going back and forth. Don't give them advice. Don't, if they reach out and ask for help, they want to gossip, they want to vent to you about the other person, like just be like, nope, not today. Maybe catch me in a month. Okay. But it's like, if this is meant for you, you're going to know, because there's going to be suddenly something where you're just like, freak, like, what do I do? What do I do with this? I don't know what to do. This is so unclear. I don't know which way to go. I don't know how to move forward in something in your life. Something here is going to make you very indecisive, very confused. It's going to start making you anxious. Like you're not gonna know what to do. And it is something that you're going to notice is like a big deal. Like you have to really make a decision on. That's how you'll know this is for you, because that's the universe's way of letting you know it's time for you to stop indulging in this situation and go pay attention to your own tea, go pay attention to your own life. That kind of message. A little harsh, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. So Scorpio, that is all the message that I have for you for this new moon here. And again, keep in mind, those energies could be reversed. I could be talking about an external third party if that's what it is for your situation, but you're going to know that it's for you if that made sense, okay? So Scorpio, that's all that I had for you for this new moon in Aries. If you really enjoyed that, if it resonated, if it helped in any way, please make sure you're liking and subscribing, because it does not cost you anything to do that. And I really appreciate it, and I can only grow my channel more with a little bit of support and help from you guys. So thank you. We'll do 128.25. we have Pisces. Pisces, let's see. What is the best way for Pisces to use this new moon energy? By the way, Pisces, I'm telling every sign this because I took a little extended break when I started the reading, and so now the new moon is happening tonight. You can access these energies of the new moon, full moon. You know, these cycles, the energy is available for, usually when I feel it, it's like 3 days prior, 3 days after, okay? So you can still access these energies. Just because the new moon is tonight does not mean like tomorrow this cannot resonate. So a lot of these energies and these messages are going to play out within the next 4 days, or they've already played out and you're like in the midst of them playing out right now, okay? So a lot of this should definitely resonate for you. What's the best way for Pisces to use this new moon energy? What's the best way for Pisces to use this new moon energy? Ooh, Scorpio just got that. What's the best way for Pisces to use this new moon energy? To make a decision, okay? The best way that you're going to use this new moon energy, the best way that you're going to be able to pull this energy in and do something with it. And when I say use that energy, I don't know why I feel the need to explain this to you guys, but when I'm saying like what's the best way to use the energy of the new moon, the way you use that energy is, this is what I'm going to focus on while there's a new moon. And if you choose to not focus on anything else, to not be distracted and like, I'm going to put my energy over here, I'm going to put my energy over there, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that. It's like, you know, during the week of the full moon, focus only on one thing, and that is using that new moon energy to help you with that one thing. But when you're doing multiple things, you're accessing that energy naturally just by being a human, and you're spreading it all over the place. But to use that new moon energy intentionally is to focus on one thing and only focus on that thing. And whether that's meditating on it, writing about it, trying to think about it, and not like overthink and then send yourself into like a analysis paralysis here, but it's like focus your intention, your energy, your mind, your thoughts, what you're doing. Try to focus only on that, not a bunch of other stuff, okay? But there is something that you need to make a decision on, and it's saying that the best way to help you make this decision is by focusing on it during this new moon, okay? That's how you use this new moon energy. What's this decision? What's this decision Pisces has to make? The Emperor wanted to come out and then it stopped. So it could be about you really stepping up and being in some kind of position here, some kind of leadership position is what I get. Stepping up to I got like an authoritative position, but it's like taking accountability, taking responsibility for it in some way. Two of Wands, partnerships, plans, goals, moving forward. There's something here about working with other people, but it's like, but you need to make the decision. Like, it's like you need to make the decision and get clear on, do you... Sorry, I'm losing it here. I don't know why. It's kind of fading out here. What is this decision? Okay, thank you. It's a decision about, you need to figure out, like, are you, and this is how you're going to know it resonates. This is your reading. The decision here is something about working with someone else, collaborating with someone else, but it's for the long term. It's for the future. It's something that is going to be a long-term commitment with this person, a long-term collaboration. This could be like taking a new job. This could be taking a new position, but you are in a more like authoritative position. You're in a leadership position. So now, like things change if you work with this person or these people. Things will change if you go in this direction. It will be something that you invest in for the long term, and it is going to create an essence of change around you if you go in this direction. And I feel like the reason why you're indecisive about it, why you're having a hard time figuring out if it's for you or not, is because there's something about try to see if I can get a little bit more of a clear message on that. I don't want it to be too broad here. Show me that Two of Cups. Yeah, okay. a lot of you are clouded by your emotions right now, Pisces. There's something going on where it's like you're obsessively thinking or concentrating or just you're just really attached to something that you felt and thought was meant for you. I feel like it is more of a person, a relationship here, but it doesn't have to be, but it does feel more of that energy. And it's like you cannot stop thinking about this person. You cannot stop reminiscing, mentally venting. Like you have so many emotions about this person, and for whatever reason you believed, this is my person that I'm meant to be with, this is going to work out. You had really high hopes, you were really excited, you felt really good about it, and then it's like something happened where there was just a split. And you got really hurt by this. It really, like, it touched you, it hurt you, it didn't feel good at all, but you're so lost in your emotions about what happened here that you're not able to make decisions that are affecting your life for the long term. So this is the energy I'm picking up on, and so this is the example I'm going to use. It doesn't have to be this, but this is an example. Is you're being presented with an opportunity at work to step into a leadership role, and it's going to give you a lot more money. It secures your job for the long term more. It's something that, you can actually be excited about. You get to work with others. You get to build yourself, your career, your finances, your stability. And it's been presented to you. This idea, this opportunity has been put in front of you, Pisces. And it's like, because you're so emotionally distracted by this terrible situation that happened over here, you can't clearly see the opportunity that's being given to you. Like, your emotions are kind of affecting how you're looking at this opportunity, and because of that, you're very indecisive about it. If you were in like loving energy, if this break never happened, I have a strong feeling that you would be like, heck yeah, I'm gonna take that promotion. Heck yeah, I'm gonna go in that direction. Heck yeah, I'm gonna take that role. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna be that leader. Heck yeah. It's like you are hands down like, yeah, I would love to do that. That would be awesome for me. But because you're so emotional and you're hurt right now and you're in a lot of sorrow, it's almost like you're seeing it, and you're seeing it in a very negative way, like in a very low energetic way, and it's like you're not even seeing it as an opportunity, and then you're like, I don't know if that's really something I want to do, and it's making you question a lot of it. But I feel like the opportunity is an opportunity. It's something that is meant to help you, that is meant to grow you, that is meant for your future. It's something that you're meant to go do, but you are like not doing it because you're just kind of like wallowing in these emotions here, and you're not able to move out of this space of being emotional here. So how is the new moon going to help Pisces with this? How is the new moon helping Pisces with this? It's giving you more confidence. There's something that's going to happen. Someone might hit on you, this person might reach back out to you. You're going to get some kind of confidence boost here. Some kind of realization, like reality check of like, no, you're good, like everything about you is fine, like you don't need to be so heartbroken, like you can try again, it's fine, it's good. I feel like I really feel like it's an external energy that's coming in, and they're doing something that's like really boosting your confidence. You might notice you're getting a lot of compliments all of a sudden. You might notice that you're looking up and you catch people staring at you, like the opposite sex are staring at you more, and you're like, whoa, that was weird. I wonder if that person's into me. So it's almost like you're being distracted by other things to pull you out of this energy, and those other things are things that are kind of like giving your ego a little bit of a boost here, because in all honesty, you could kind of use one right now to help get you out of this energy. It's something that's coming in, and it's like, girl, you got this. Boy, you're gonna be all right. Like there's more fish in the sea here. There's more to explore. There's more to engage with. You're gonna be fine. Wounded warrior, yes, but down and out, absolutely not. And when you get this confidence boost, when the new moon is coming in and it's like it's bringing this energy towards you that's going to help give you that confidence boost, what's happening at the same time is you're getting more clarity on this opportunity that's in front of you, and then you're able to make a more decisive outcome with it. Like then you start to clearly see, is this something I want or not? I feel like it is something you want, but you're clearly seeing this is something I want or something I don't want, and it's because you're able to come out of that emotional energy from that little boost of confidence here, and it's really helping you move forward. It's like really helping you keep going. It's like, okay, we just needed a little bit of a leg up. All right, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. Pisces, that is all the messages that I had for you for this new moon in Aries. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helped. Please make sure that you are liking or subscribing if you want to hear more videos. The only way that my channel is going to grow and succeed is if you guys are there to support me, and it's always good to know that my messages are resonating. So when I see those likes, it lets me know that, you know, I'm on point with enough of you that it's helping someone out there, okay? Thank you again, Pisces. So we'll do right at 1:39:25. We are now going into the sign of Gemini. Gemini, let's find out what is the best way for you to use the new moon energy that is happening tonight. Fair warning, not fair warning, but just a side message. The new moon energies are going to be, you can access those energies 3 days before and 3 days after the actual new moon cycle, or even like for a full moon. So even though it's happening tonight, this energy could play out. It could be already playing out, or it could play out within the next 4 days for you, okay? What's the best way for Gemini to use this new moon energy? I have to like consciously remember to drink it, because then it gets cold. And like every time I go in for a drink, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit colder. I gotta keep drinking this before it gets all cold. Sorry. We're all over a little bit. Maybe that's how you feel, Gemini. Maybe you guys are all over. You're trying to remember to get things done, and you're like, man, I gotta get that done, and I'm not doing it. What's the best way for Gemini to use this new moon energy? Oh, I had to reach far for that one. Move forward, make a decision, quickly moving forward, quickly going into a new situation here. I feel like with that decision, it's a decision where it's like, it's not necessarily a decision, it's more of allowing yourself to shift into a new energy. The energy is there, you feel the energy, but you have to embrace that energy, allow it to come in all the way, and once you do, you're going to realize that you're being like shot in a whole nother direction here. It's going to offer a lot of healing. It is going to, I feel like you're going to move really fast. You're going to go into a lot of new energy really fast. But the good thing is that as soon as you get there, then it's almost like a waiting period, okay? It's like you're not going to stay in this energy of like boom, 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 boom. It's like, no, as soon as you open yourself up to this new energy that's trying to really come in for you, as soon as you accept it, you embrace it, it's like, phew! And you're like jumping timelines is what they were trying to give me. You're like jumping timelines here, and it's like you're just, phew, you're gone. But then as soon as you get to where you need to be, then it's like, okay, here's a margarita, here's a coconut, here's a face mask, put your feet up, relax and chill and enjoy where you just got. And it's like, it's not an energy of it's like go, 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 go. It's like, no, we're going to like go really fast. And then you're going to rest and you're going to chill. And then you're going to like be replenished. You're going to be renewed. You're going to be restored. And the only way you can get to that renewal, restoring energy is by allowing yourself to get to this new place. And how do you get to that new place? By opening yourself up to this energy. I do feel like it's a strong energy that's really trying to come in for you. And it's almost like you have to, what I feel with this energy is that Gemini, you have to have the courage to actually allow this energy to come in, because I feel like you have the inkling in your heart. You feel it in your gut. You feel the energy presenting itself to you. You see it. You feel it. You're thinking about it. You know it's there. And when I say energy, it's not an external energy here. It's an internal energy that's being presented to you. It's some kind of energy shift that is happening within you. But as of leading up to this reading, it's almost like you're resisting that energy from fully taking over, because you know if I allow that energy to fully take over, I'm going to change some stuff. I'm going to end things. I'm going to move things. I'm going to, it's just an energy of like things will happen if I allow this energy to come in. So I hate to reference this and use it as an example, but this is the example they gave me. It's almost like when if you're at school and there's like a bully, and this bully just keeps bullying you every single day. They're constantly picking on you. They're constantly making fun of you. They're constantly getting on you for everything. They're always around the corner. They're always messing with you. They just won't leave you alone. And it's like you trying to be your Zen self and your happy, carefree, go-lucky energy is like, oh, it's okay. I can ignore this. It's all right. We're not going to pay attention to that. It's all good. They don't affect me. I know my worth. It's like you're trying to stay in just this energy of non-reaction. But inside of you, you can feel the boiling of the reaction. You can feel yourself starting to get really fed up. And it's like you're pushing it down because you're like, I know for a fact that if I allow that energy of being fed up to come in and fully come in, I'll whoop that person's ass. I'm going to go to jail. That person's going to go to the hospital. I'm going to end up whooping their mama. I'm going to end up whooping their daddy. I'm going to end up whooping their friends. Everyone is out for the count. If I let this energy take me over, everyone's in trouble. Okay? And that means I'm going to have to deal with the consequences of it. It means I'm going to have to recover from it because like it's going to be lit if I let this energy come in. So you're like, okay, we're just going to stay in the happy Gemini side. We're not going to switch sides. We're just going to stay right here. We're here. We're here. We're Zen. We can push that down. We can push that down. It's all good. It's all good. But it's like, but you feel the anger in you trying to rise and you keep pushing it down. And you push it down because you're trying to do the right thing. You're trying to not whoop everybody's ass. You're trying to not get in trouble. You're trying to not react. You're trying to not go off the wire. Like you're trying so hard to stay in control of the situation and yourself that is happening. But in this retrospect, that's just the example that they gave me. I don't feel like that's actually what's happening, but I feel for whatever reason you guys can relate to that example. You can literally just thinking about it, you can feel it and you're like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean because I've been there, I've done that. I've been for whatever reason, I feel like most of you can relate to that kind of example. Now take that exact feeling and apply it to this. It's not necessarily about fighting anyone, but there is an energy that keeps trying to come in and you keep pushing it down, and it's because you know if I let this energy in, there's going to be a lot of changes. Things will go down. Things will happen. People will not be happy. I may not be happy. I don't know what will happen, but I know that it's probably, it's going to cause a lot of things if I let this energy in. And so you're trying to suppress it. But what you don't know is like the things that it will cause are going to directly lead you on the path into the place that you need to be able to really be in a Zen energy of like, I'm relaxing, I'm healing, I'm chilling. It's like it may be harsh getting there, and it moves quickly. It may be harsh getting there, but once you are there, it's a moment of I can relax. I am renewed. I can start. I don't know why. They're giving me an energy of like I can start again. I can begin this again. I can handle life again. So it could be just a quick energy of like multiple towers are about to break if you let this energy in. But that releases you from the burdens of those towers. It releases you from the anxiety, the stress, the everything, okay? And it's like you have to be courageous to take on this energy and allow it to come in. How is the new moon? How is the new moon helping Gemini do this? I feel like it's like you're at a snapping point. You're so ready to snap, but you're refusing to snap and release the pressure. But it's asking you, snap and let that pressure out, because if you don't let the pressure out, it's like damaging you. It's hurting you. How is the new moon energy helping Gemini do this? How is the new moon energy helping Gemini do this? How is the new moon helping Gemini do this? I'll get one more. How is the new moon helping Gemini do this? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So we have the World, we have the Hierophant, and then we have the Divine. The Divine is a unique card just to this deck, but it essentially means someone who is receiving every message, every signal, every little like dial in from the universe, from source, from angels, from God, from your ancestors, your spirit, whoever it is that you believe in. You are fully embracing and receiving all of those messages and energies that are meant to be given to you to help you with something, okay? And so with the World, the Hierophant, and the Divine card, and I kind of felt it with the World and the Hierophant, but I wanted to be sure, the way that they're helping, the way the new moon energy is helping you guys. The new moon is, I feel like for some of you, it's enhancing a lot of your spiritual abilities. So you might have a heightened ability to, see images, to have vivid dreams. You might be hearing things. You might be just picking up on energy a lot easier, a lot faster. It's like during this new moon period, the energy is really increasing and heightening your perceptiveness to energy. The reason it's doing that is because it's almost like the universe is throwing every possible message at you at one time to make you very clearly see what your situation is, to where it's like you don't have a choice but to snap. You don't have a choice but to react. It's throwing every possible sign, message, inkling, signal, synchronicity. It's throwing everything at you at once because it wants you to very clearly see this is what's happening, to the point where you cannot deny it or suppress it. You have to react. You have to do something because it's so clear that you just can't, you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you cannot not react. And so a part of that new moon energy with increasing your awareness and your intuition and your abilities here, it's because it really wants to make sure that you receive every message that it's literally throwing at you energetically, so you can very clearly see what's happening, okay? It's like you cannot mistake it. You cannot miss what is going on around you, what is happening to you, what people are doing. Whatever your situation is, there will be no mistaking this is happening. I'm trying to tell you as the universe, this is what's happening. And they're making sure that you're very heightenedly aware. They're heightening everything up for you so that you can receive all of that information, and it's going to rain down on you. And you're going to react. That's how it's supporting you. That's how it's getting you to react. That's how it's getting you to move forward, is by just making things so clear that you just can't even deny and suppress anything anymore. It's like, it's so blatant. It's so blatantly in front of you. That's the energy I get here. Gemini, that is all the messages that I have for you when it comes to this new moon. If that helped at all or resonated, please make sure you hit that like button. If you subscribe, that's very awesome, and I would love to have you guys come back as a watcher. Just remember that my channel can't grow without you guys. You guys are the ones that grow it for me, so subscriptions definitely help, but definitely those likes do too. So however you can support Gemini, I much appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. We'll do 151.45. We are doing Libra. 151.40. Did I say 45? Ooh, I looked right at the clock on that one and it said 15151. So Libras, 5151 might be a significant number to you guys, or 515 or 151. That might be, you might be seeing synchronicities that involve the number 1 and 5 pretty heavily and significantly there. Fives are all about change. 1 is all about like oneness, unity, harmony. Well, not harmony necessarily, but it's about like returning to source is what I just heard. It's like returning to source, returning to your energy, your soul power. So there could be a lot of changes happening around you at this time that are meant to help you strengthen your internal power, your personal power, your spiritual power. There could be a lot of things just happening, shifting and moving that are really meant to support you with seeing your own strength, your own courage, your own ability, turning potential into reality, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So what is the best way Libra can use this new moon energy? What is the best way that Libra can use this new moon energy here? Judgment, Mother of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Yeah, So Judgment is all about like I'm seeing the truth. The Mother of Pentacles is like I'm grounded, I'm stable, I'm nurturing, I'm loving, but I'm just very grounded in being stable, okay? And the High Priestess is obviously like receiving messages and getting intuitive downloads and having heightened spirituality. So when you put all those three together, it's essentially what I just said, which is like it's really during this new moon time, there might be a lot of energy for... Some of you guys might have like an earache. All of a sudden my left ear just started to really, like not really, really hurt, but definitely like feel uncomfortable with some pain here. So like a numb pain. So some of you might be coming into an earache. You might be realizing that you're having physical changes. And for some of you that are having those physical changes, like those random things happen, but there's no like real reason behind it. It's like, oh no, I definitely don't have an earache, but I have the pain in the ear. For some of you, you are shifting into a new, I want to say you're ascending, but it's like you're shifting into a new energy. You're shifting into a higher vibration. And as you shift, as you move into this higher vibration, some of you might experience enhanced abilities. Some of you might experience new abilities that come in. But as you're doing this shift, your body, your physical body is trying to align and trying to adjust to the higher vibration, to the light energy, right? So we're used to being down in this like gunky, heavy energy, right? And so as we move out of that energy, our physical body is not always adjusted to. It's like your physical body has to recalibrate to match your lighter energy, your higher vibrational energy, okay? And so some of you are noticing like these weird physical things happen, but there's no reason for it. That's why it's happening, is because your body is currently like calibrating. It's adjusting to this new energetic level that you're excelling into or have gone into. And it happens slowly for that reason, because if you just like take someone and just pluck them up there, it's like, oh my god, that person would like explode, okay? Because their body's not like physically ready for it. So the shift happens slowly over time, as much as your body can handle it. And so the side message I'm getting here is, some of you, make sure that if you are experiencing that, make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, because it's going to help support your physical body to be healthier, which allows you to make that transition faster, which means you have less physical symptoms and they stop sooner, okay? So some of you, this is a really uncomfortable kind of period for you, especially with this new moon energy coming in, because that new moon energy is actually supporting and increasing your vibration. It's supporting and increasing, that higher energy, the lighter energy. And so your body's really trying to like calibrate and be like, oh shit, like we gotta figure this out a little bit faster than we thought. And it's because that new moon energy, it's like you're just absorbing it and you're just going up, and your body's like, hold on, wait, hold on. And so you're sensing a lot of things here, a lot of physical things here, okay? So for some of you, you are currently ascending. That is confirmation. I heard that is confirmation for some of you. You are currently ascending, okay? Thank you. I'm like, okay, let me get the message out so I can stop experiencing the pain with you guys, because it is a little uncomfortable. I even got like a little bit of back pain, a little bit of head pain, but it's like a numb pain. It's not like a piercing pain, but it's like a numb pain of like, what is that? Like, why is it feeling that way? But there's no reason for it, okay? So moving out of that energy onto the other energies here. So others of you, if you're not experiencing that physical pain, which I feel like majority of you are, but if you're not experiencing the physical pain, what it's trying to do is take this new moon energy and it's trying to shift things. This new moon energy is supporting things happening around you that is changing a lot of things in your life. Those changes are meant to help you get to the point where you are ascending, because some of you have already undergone those changes and now you are ascending. That's your body adjusting. Others of you, it's like, this is what's meant for you. This is what will happen for you. But right now, you still need to undergo some changes in your life. There's things that need to, come in. There's things that need to leave. And so there might be just a lot of shifts and changes that are happening around you. I don't feel the tower energy per se, where it's like deeply impacting you. It's like sudden, like, like this is scary. I feel like it's just like a lot of just it's energies that you don't see. It's behind the curtains, kind of like a universe behind the curtain play here, where it's like, how do we shift this, and how do we bring that person in, and how do we, influence it? So there's a lot of energies that aren't directed at you, but they are around you, which influence you. Those energies around you right now are being shifted and moved and changed so that you can get to this point where you are able to ascend. You are able to start to raise your vibration, okay? Libras, I feel like that is going to be majority of you. You're either ascending or you're preparing to ascend by a lot of energies around you are changing. Okay, so they're telling me to give an example, and they gave me the example of, like, for those of you, you'll know that it's you. You'll know that it's you that is about to go into ascension. It's not happening, but you're preparing for it. You will know it's you because you'll start to notice that there's people around you that you've known for a while or you know pretty well. And all of a sudden their energy is like different towards you. Like they're acting different towards you. They're talking to you in a different way, not in a negative way or a positive way, but it's just different. And the reason it's different is because you are, okay, they gave me the word transcending, but it's like you are, the energy is shifting around you so that your energy itself can lighten up and go. And as these energies around you are being shifted and moved and changed, obviously it's going to affect the people that are around you. And it's almost like there's a separation of energy. So where you and Bob were on this level of energy together, and the universe is coming in and they're playing with the energies around you guys, and Bob is, he's not ready to ascend, and he's not really preparing for it either. So he's staying right here where you guys have been for years. And all of a sudden, as the energy is shifting for you, Libra, you're starting to, it's not that you're necessarily like shooting up, right? But it's like you're starting to distance your energy away from Bob's energy. And the more distance there is, the easier it is for you to start to rise. Because when you're too close to someone else's energy that is like on this lower energy, right? When you're too close and it's like those energies are almost connected, they're almost tied together. If you try to go up, it's almost like it snaps you back down because you're just too actively engaged and involved with Bob. So what the universe is coming in, so some of you might feel like a sense of isolation, like you're losing people, like people don't want to hang out with you, they don't want to call you, they don't want to be around you. Maybe your energy is like, I don't really want to be around anyone, I want to be isolated, I want to be alone. The point of this is to separate you, and it doesn't have to be just people, it can be places and things as well, but it's with them manipulating energy around you. What happens is there's a distance created between you and the energies that you're not meant to be in anymore. And when this distance is created, now you can start to ascend, right? And so it has to find a way to pull these energies away from you. And that's the shift, that's the change, is pulling these energies, distancing these energies away from you so that nothing latches on when you're trying to go up, nothing is pulling you back down, okay? So some of you, you're gonna start feeling people act a little different towards you. They might just, I don't know, it's almost like they're just, it's not that they don't like you anymore, but they're acting a little different towards you. There's a weirdness, there's an impersonality, like an impersonal feeling created with these people where they just, it's weird. It's like they don't want to be around you, they don't want to hang out. You guys don't feel as good as you used to when you hang out. There's not a connection anymore. They're like, the chemistry's gone and it's kind of random and it's like, whoa, this is weird. And it's meant to distance you so that you can ascend, okay? I feel like you needed to know that because that was a long explanation, but I felt like it was needed. Okay? And it's the message they gave me, so it's the message I told you. Okay? Libra. I honestly feel like that was your whole message right there because they're giving me a blank now, and I don't even feel like I need to pull another card. I feel like that's how the new moon is assisting you. The new moon is coming in. For those of you that are ascending, it's raising your vibration even higher, so you're experiencing more physical symptoms because of that. For those of you that are preparing for ascension, it's shifting things around you, and you're going to start to notice things around you. Just it doesn't hit you the same way, and it's because it's creating that distance, so you can't ascend. Okay, Libra, that is all the messages that I had for you for this new moon reading. I really hope that helped you guys and gave you some clarity, especially if you're having those physical symptoms. I gave you a little bit of insight as to why, so you're not like going crazy here. Libra, please make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe. Obviously, my channel cannot grow without your likes and subscriptions. And I feel very motivated and I feel very like inspired to keep doing these messages when I can see that they're resonating and impacting you guys in a positive way. So whatever love you can show, whatever support you have, it's much appreciated. Thank you. Let's move into the last sign here, which is Aquarius. We're right at 202.52. Look at that, 202.52. Aquarius, you guys might be seeing a lot of like 252, a lot of 222, a lot of 525. Something with 2s and 5s here. Libra just had 5s and 1s, but you guys, I'm getting like 2s and 5s, and for you, 2s and 5s is like a lot of shifts and changes that are meant to bring you into unity, that are meant to bring you into harmony, balance, into union even. So some of you could be on that like twin flame journey, the soulmate journey, the kindred spirit journey, whatever you want to call it journey. A lot of you could be finding your soul tribe. You're finding that person that's meant for you, the person that makes you feel like home, that feels good. You're joining different groups. You're finding people that you just align with and you just feel good with, and you're like, these are my kind of people, okay? But it's like there's a lot of changes and shifts happening. So an example of this would be like, oh, my favorite hobby group that I go to every single weekend, they closed down. They're not doing it anymore, so I got to find something else to do. And then I accidentally, I go to the library and then I stumble on a new group, and this is a book club group, and they're actually reading a book that I love, and so I join, and these are people that I like and I align with even more than the other group. It's like a random change like that, where it's like it's just like like minor shifts that are happening around you that are affecting you. But those shifts, I feel like for you guys, the shifts that are happening around you are more closing doors, opening windows kind of shifts, where it's like all of a sudden you're not able to do something, you're blocked from something, something's canceled. It's actively changing things within your routine, your schedule, your interactions with specific people. It's like those are coming to an end, but as they come to an end, it's like opening up a window, and it's like, but go that way, just go that way. You can't go this way. There's too much construction, the road is closed, it's blocked, but there's a detour going that way and you've never been that way, so why don't you go check it out and see what's down there. And you go down there and you're like, ooh, these are my people, this is my person, I'm feeling good, I feel balanced, this is a nice scenic drive, I can't believe I've never gone this way before, this feels good. It's like it's doing things like that. So there are going to be like active things that are happening in your life that you're noticing, and it's like, why is everything being canceled, why is everything being pushed back, why are things being blocked? It's like you're actively able to, in the 3D realm, see that things are happening around you, where it's like it's preventing you from doing things you normally would do, or things that you're trying to do. It's like it's navigating you, it's actively steering you in a different direction, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and hop into the cards, okay? I could talk off all day. What's the best way for Aquarius to use this new moon energy? What's the best way for Aquarius to use this new moon energy? We have the Empress. I don't know why. They just told me, and I'm going to just say it because I don't want to say I called it before it happens, but they just told me the Emperor is going to follow. The Emperor is going to come out too. So I don't know why they told me that, but that's what I heard. So if it comes out, I'm just saying, that's going to be awesome. We do have, oh God, we have the Hierophant and the Devil instead. Can't that work out as the Emperor or something? What's the best way for Aquarius to use this new moon energy? It could be like there's an emperor on their way. There's an emperor that's like eyeing you. There's an emperor, there's a divine counterpartner. There's a divine match, someone that you would really get along with. Something that's like really meant for you is on the way. It's on the way, okay? Because that's literally how I heard it. The emperor is going to come out. The emperor is on the way. The emperor is coming out. It's on the way. And then we have Four of Cups. So with this Hierophant and this Devil energy, so the Empress is like someone just being absolutely abundant, okay? You're attracting a lot of positive things. That's part of the reason why I think you're starting to see, actively see energy and source and whoever you believe in navigating you away from certain things to put you down other paths, because it's like that's the path of abundance. That's the path that's going to pay off for you. Let's stop you from doing this and let's move you that way, because you're in an energy of abundance. You're in an energy of I heard like accepting divine will, but the way that translates, that's what I heard, but the way that the energy translates is more accepting help from the divine. So you being in this Empress energy is you literally opening yourself up and allowing a more spiritual energy to come in and influence and assist in your life. I feel like some of you might have been blocked to it. Maybe it's not something you believed in. Maybe it's not something you actively practiced. You know, maybe you thought about it, but it's like for whatever reason, like you don't pray to your ancestors, you don't pray to God, you don't talk to spirit, you blocked out your abilities. It's something around that, and it's like you're finally allowing yourself to be open to it. You're allowing like more spiritual energies to come in and help you, and you're actually like actively seeking their help as well. And because you're doing this, they're putting you in this divine energy, this divine situation here, okay? And then with the Hierophant and the Devil, and then we have the Four of Cups, it feels like what's happening is it's this is a part of the energy of you receiving energy and then ignoring it. You're receiving messages and ignoring it. You're being given guidance or synchronicities or like just messages in general, and I feel like you've typically ignored it. You've typically in the past like you've actively ignored it, and it could be out of fear. You know, some of you could have been raised in a religion that didn't allow that. It could have been out of just, I keep getting like an energy of like you ignored it out of fear because maybe you didn't know what it was. Maybe you didn't trust it. Maybe you thought it was literally the devil, and so you ignored it. You chose to block it out. And it's like divine is trying to speak to you. God is trying to speak to you. Angels, your ancestors, spirit. Something with your eyes is like something with your intuition, your spiritual side, your abilities. You blocked it out. You ignored it. You didn't allow it to you didn't nurture it. You didn't develop it. You didn't explore it. You blocked it out because something with fear, something with distrusting it. And it's like, nope, I'm not, you know, I'm not playing with that. I'm not doing that. But it's like you were given this gift for a reason, right? You were given this ability to do something here, but you chose to not use it. It's like, I'm not using that. I'm ignoring it. I'm blocking it. I'm shutting it out. You closed yourself off. And I feel what's happening is this new moon energy in Aries, it's for whatever reason, the way that it's affecting you, Aquarius, is it's opening you back up, but in a very gentle, loving way. It's not like a harsh tower, like, we're gonna open you up and you can't deny you have these gifts and you're gonna use it. It's like, it's a very like slow, like, we'll walk with you on this journey. Like, you know, we'll take your pace. We'll go slow. It's very loving. It's very nurturing. I almost feel this could be someone's mother or someone's grandmother that's walking with them right now. Your mother or grandmother could be around you. They could be, they could have recently passed, or they could have, passed years ago. But for whatever reason, I'm getting this strong energy of like this grandmother or this mother. I heard in my mind like aunt, but it's some kind of motherly figure here. They're really coming down, and it's almost like I can feel it and see it, where it's almost like they're like holding your hand, or they're putting their arm around you, and they're like, baby, I'm gonna walk down this with you. Like, we're gonna do this together. Like, I'm right here to support you. We're gonna take it slow. We're gonna take it easy. You know, we're gonna go at a normal pace. And it's almost like this person, this spirit, whoever this is whoever this is, this spirit has a sense of humor to them. Like, they like to lighten the mood through laughter, through humor. So if the mood is too tense, if something's happening, you know, they like to lighten everything up by just kind of like telling a little joke here or there, or like making fun of something just to get a little bit of a chuckle. Nothing dirty, nothing intense, not like belly cracking, but just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you noticed that. You're silly. It's almost like they like to distract you, to kind of like get you out of your energy of like overthinking. So this motherly figure for you, they know you well enough to know that you might like block things out when you don't understand it. You might have fear. You might overthink things. But that's why they're kind of like their energy, their spirit is coming around you, and it's helping lighten the mood. It's helping you relax and kind of have a more playful, energetic energy around you to kind of just help calm you down a little bit while moving in a direction, while exploring something, while doing something here. But there's something that you have previously blocked out, and it's like the spirit is coming in to really like just walk with you to help you go down that road. It's like, I know it's scary to unblock this. I know it's scary to do this. I know it's scary to look at it, to explore it. And this side note here, like a side piece of information I got for some of you, the scary thing is not like a spiritual gift or ability. The scary thing is going through your childhood trauma. The scary thing is doing the healing work, doing the shadow work, looking at yourself, looking at the things that have happened to you as a child, looking at the people who have hurt you. That's the scary thing, is looking at those things and handling them emotionally. That's for a lot of you, you just blocked it out. That's the only way that you could handle it. That's the only way that you could do it, was blocking it out. But it's like this very motherly, very feminine energy is coming in with this very light, loving heart and energy. And it's almost like they're like, I'm gonna hold your hand. Like, you're not alone. I got you. I love you. I got you. We're going to do this together. I'm going to support you. And as you hear, I haven't gotten not one message. Don't nobody blow my phone up, okay? I've been doing these readings, for like an hour now, and I have not gotten one single message until I hit your message and start talking about the spirit that's with you. So for me, that's double confirmation right there that some of you do have this loving, lighthearted, feminine spirit with you, and they're really like, I got you. Like, I'm gonna be here for you while you explore this scary thing, while you open the door, while you dive into yourself, while you heal yourself, while you take that brave step into this direction. There's something here that really scares you guys, and it's like you really don't want to do it, but you're getting urged to do it. It's like part of your path. You have to do this. And this energy is really coming down to help support you and help you and guide you through it so that you're not by yourself. It's not an angel energy. It definitely feels like a spirit. It is someone that was living and passed away. I definitely get like a feminine energy. Some of you, it's your mom, your grandmother. For a few of you, it could be your aunt. But it's just this very loving, lighthearted. Like, I just keep seeing this woman, like, having her arm around someone. And she's just like kind of like laughing, and she's trying to like just make the mood very light, and she's just so like carefree in a way, but it's very like, it's a loving, and she's just kind of like chuckling at different things and kind of like trying to make you laugh and smile, and it's just such this lighthearted energy that I'm feeling. Okay, so you guys do have support. You do have someone around you. You may feel this person around you, and confirmation here is don't doubt that. Don't doubt that it's that person, because they are here with you. They're walking with you at this time. They have chosen this time in your life to come down and walk with you, because you're about to go through something challenging, something difficult, and it's facing something. It's opening a door to something that you've closed a long time ago. It's finally facing something here. For you, about you. So you'll have to take that piece however it resonates, but it is confirmation. If you feel like this person is around you, they absolutely 100% are around you. And they are helping you, they are protecting you, they are guiding you, they're keeping your energy light, they're keeping the mood light while you kind of go through this. So for some of you, I even see you crying, and I see you crying, in a ball, like your knees up, and your arms around your knees. I see you crying, and this woman is just like sitting next to you, and she's just there. She's just there to support you while you cry. She's there to support you through your sorrow. So this person's not going anywhere for a while, okay? They're going to be here while you, while you're facing this journey, this path, whatever it is that you have to face, this challenge. This person's walking beside you while you're in this phase of facing whatever this is. Aquarius, I don't feel like I even need more cards for this. I know it was a very specific message, but it was meant for someone who absolutely needed it. And so we're going to leave it here. And thank you so much for watching. And I really hope that this helped someone, and it gave someone comfort and, clarity, as well as confirmation that their loved one is with them. Otherwise, Aquarius, thank you so much, and enjoy the new moon energy. Please like and subscribe. Your support helps the channel in any way possible. So especially if this resonated, please make sure that you are supporting so I can get more videos out. And it helps me feel better too, to know that I am, connecting and resonating with you guys. So thanks so much, Aquarius. You have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.